Hi there, and welcome to 180 Seconds of News for Wednesday, the 27th of January, 2021. We start today in reflective mode, as Tuesday saw fatalities due to the coronavirus reach over 100,000 people. Due to this, Boris Johnson took an impromptu Downing Street briefing. It's hard to believe that 1 year ago the first cases went into hospital here in the UK, and that within 1 year we're in the situation that we are. Wherever you are watching and listening to this, please ensure you're following the government guidelines for your own safety. The graphs shown today at the briefing continue to show an overall drop in case numbers, whilst the number of people in hospital and the number of fatalities seem to be flattening. But it's expected that this flattening of the fatalities will continue for another couple of weeks before there's any chance of it falling. One of the things being looked at in Westminster is to ensure that we don't leave lockdown too early, because government and ministers would see it as a disaster if another lockdown was to follow. Also, with the government and ministers having to change what was going to happen in the way of Christmas in 2020, this being in the mind of also the public, this is something that ministers are extremely cautious about. Also on Tuesday, NHS England Chief Executive Sir Simon Stevens said it's possible that coronavirus will become a much more treatable disease over the next 6 to 18 months. He said that there are a number of treatments in the pipeline, which included treating the disease with antivirals and other therapies alongside the vaccination programme, giving hope of a return to a much more normal future. Now we look to Europe. In the Netherlands, protests have been seen, riot police and fireworks have been seen on the streets. Groups of around 300 have been seen, and over 2,100 fines have been given for evading curfews, which they have in place from 9 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. This is now seen as one of the toughest lockdowns, and a year ago the Prime Minister said we do not need restrictions like other countries. This in itself has sparked the protests. Also, to add to this, the Netherlands is one of the last European countries to start vaccinations. The cause of this is not due to the supply of vaccines, but for getting the structure set up in contacting and making appointments for patients. If you look across Europe as a whole, it's quite clear to see that vaccination is very slow there. It's also worth noting that whilst in the UK we have the Pfizer, the AstraZeneca and the Moderna all approved for use, within the European Regulatory Authority, they still have not approved the AstraZeneca drug yet. Big questions continue to be asked to the government as the EU directive asks AstraZeneca to inform them of where they are sending drugs outside of the EU. We watch as this story continues. Thanks for watching 180 Seconds of News. Hope you found this useful, and if you did, please don't forget to subscribe so we can update you on new videos every time we upload them.